Hey y'all, so this time I am going to make a video reducing radicals that also have variables. Esa vez voy a reducir un radical que también tiene variables. I am going to do the square root of 50 into the third. Voy a tener la raíz cuadrada de 50n a la tercera. So first I'm going to divide the variables and the number. Voy a dividir los variables y el número. So I've got 50 on one side, tengo 50 de un lado, and into the third on the other side. Okay, so now I'm going to break down both of those. Ahora voy a reducir los dos dedos. 50 I can take into 25 times 2. Voy a dividir 25 y 2. 25 can be 5 times 5. Into the third is the same as n squared times n. N a la tercera es igual que n cuadrada por n. Again, that's because n to the third is the same as n times n times n. Eso es porque n cuadrada es igual que n por n por n, and n times n gives me n squared. Y eso igual n por n me da n cuadrada. Okay. So now I have 50 with 25 to 25 divides into 5 and 5, and I have n to the third divides into n squared and n. I am going to put, or you know what, actually, instead of doing n squared, can I make that bigger? Cool. Instead of doing n squared, and y'all are going to see that I'm learning too. Van a ver que también estoy aprendiendo yo. I'm going to, instead of putting n squared, I'm going to put n and n. Voy a poner n por n por n. Okay, now I'm going to do pairs like I did before. Voy a hacer parejas como hice anteriormente. 5 and 5, that's one pair, so I put it on the outside. 5 por 5, una pareja, lo pongo afuera. N and n, that's one pair, I put that on the outside. N por n, una pareja. And what do we have left? I have 25 isn't prime, so I'm not using that. 25 no es primo, no lo voy a usar. I've got 2, so I'm going to put that on the inside. Tengo 2, lo pongo adentro. And I've got n, that's by itself, so I put that on the inside. N está solito, entonces lo pongo adentro. N's by itself, put on the inside. So now my last step is just to multiply. Mi último parte es multiplicar. So I've got 5 times n, square root of 2 times n. And we just end up with 5n square root of 2n. Solo multiplico 5 por n, 5n, 2 por n, 2n, y tengo 5n, la raíz cuadrada de 2n. So that is my final answer. Again, when I'm reducing, it's the same number, just written a different way. Mientras estoy reduciendo, es el mismo número, solo se está escrito en otra manera. So first thing I did is I split up the integer and the variable. La primera cosa que hice, separé el número y la variable. I broke down both of them. Reducí los dos. I made my pairs. Hice mis parejas. I put my pairs on the outside. Puse mis parejas afuera. I put my pairs on the outside. And I put my numbers that were by themselves on the inside. Puse mis parejas afuera y los solteros adentro. Then I multipliqué 5 times n and 2 times n to get my final answer. Multipliqué para sacar mi respuesta final. And again, my final answer was 5n square root of 2n. I hope that that was at least a little bit helpful. And again, feel free to message me on Remind Me if you have any more questions. Espero que lo ayudó por lo menos un poquitito. Y si tienen otras preguntas, por favor que me digan por Remind Me.